As we speak, Dr. Fred Matiangi has left the vicinity of Kenya and he's gone back to the United States of America. And in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why Dr. Fred Matiangi has gone back to the States and whether or not we should even take him seriously as a candidate based on these developments. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number one, Matiangi is broke and he misses his monthly salary. Now, how do I know this? While he was at Wamunyoro, he gave a story about how once he was chosen as a CS and he saw his payslip, he went to Uhuru Kenyatta to complain. Here's a tip.
Several of us that Uhuru appointed the cabinet, left the international jobs, wengine tulitoka mahali kwingine where we were earning more money than we were going to earn as living stars. Siku ingine tumeenda kwa Uhuru, wale ambao tulipoteza pesa, kwa sababu when we were hired, we thought we were going to be paid a lot of money. When I saw my letter of appointment, wakati nilipelekea bibi yangu barua ya appointment, aliniangalia akaniuliza, did you know this is what you're going to be paid? I said no. We took a pay cut. My colleagues Lizia, Eugene and everybody. Sasa tukachukua siku moja one evening tukaenda kwa Uhuru. Kumuuliza sasa, boss, sasa hii tutaishi namna gani?
There is no day on this earth you will see Kabogo going to complain to Ruto that his salary is not enough. Reason being, he makes way more money outside government than inside government. And it all tracks back to the famous saying, in politics, money is like mother's milk. Without money, it is not impossible to succeed, but it is very difficult to succeed. You need to fund your campaign, pay your PA, pay your driver, pay your foot soldiers, pay the people who are doing the graphic design for you so that you can put your posters and everything else out there. It's all a money game, a numbers game, and Matiangi does not have those numbers. If he was complaining to Uhuru that his paycheck was not enough to live off of, then that explains why he needs to go back to the UN to draw one or two more paychecks and then come back and campaign. And that's not a long-term sustaining avenue. All those years as a CS, he should have been in real estate. He should have been in the money market fund. He should have been having something going for him so that in future when you go for the presidency, of course there is a certain percentage of people who will donate to your campaign if they believe that you have a chance to clinch the seat. But the bulk of it or a chunk of it comes from you. So long story short, it all comes down to a financial issue. Could it be a loan that is gone for? One or two more paychecks? I know the UN pays very well and it's untaxed money. So that's on Fred Matiangi. End of the day, if you're going for presidency and you don't have money, it is a very bad idea. Number two, when I see Dr. Fred Matiangi flanked by Gachagua, Arap Kirwa and all these other guys, he doesn't come off as their leader. He's basically their colleague, or he even places himself lower than them. Just listening to this tape.
Once all of us, there are more experienced people here in this tent than me, people who have been in public life much longer than me. And I'm very happy to see all these wonderful people here. Mzee Noah Wekesa na wale wengine, my brother Kipruto Kirwa, people who have participated in managing this country and its politics for a very long time.
Humility is always good, but it should not be applied everywhere. If people believe in you to be president, when you are with other presidential hopefuls, you should not be playing second fiddle. You should be letting them know that you are the boss. The moment Matiangi took to stage, I expected him to say, hawa viongozi unaona hapa nitawapea mwelekeo na tutashinda 2027. You sound like a leader. You don't start saying, oh, I trust my colleagues, some of them are more senior than me. No, that sounds like somebody who's looking for a job. Na hii mambo ya kutafuta kazi, we don't want that. We want people who are looking for change, not for work. Because it's all just gambling. It's like he's gambling. Last time around, he banked on Raila Odinga, waiting to see if he'll win apate kazi mahali, ama endelea as CS of Interior or something. Now he's banking on Rigiji and the others with the hope that if they win, he can get something. I don't think he's going to go for the presidency. If truly he wants a job, let him just talk to Uhuru Kenyatta, who can then talk to William Ruto, who loves this broad-based game, and he can create space for Matiangi so that he can appeal to the Kisis. If that's the end goal, let him just take that route. We want somebody who's going for the presidency, not looking for employment and a paycheck. Third reason for Matiangi's departure is the fact that he was denied the center stage. You know, in football, there are teams which are built around an individual player. Real Madrid used to be built around Cristiano Ronaldo. If he didn't like you, whether you're the coach, you'll go. Barcelona was built around Messi. Matiangi expected the opposition to be built around him, but they're denying him that center stage. Just listening to Owidi explaining the same phenomena.
Matiangi with slightly less than 1.5 registered voters, do you think he will be allowed to carry the mantle? They will be told, Bwana, only small rivers join large ones don't join small ones. Or he will be told, okay, fine, because we are people who believe in democracy, let us have a nomination. Will he be nominated? He is going to run into those things. And of course, I read the body language of the group. When you look at the group, Matiangi is largely very withdrawn because nobody is giving him that ukubwa that he has had before. So he's there like another person. If they were really serious that they wanted to make him the presidential candidate, from the onset, he would be taking the center stage. But you see who is still taking the center stage? Rigiji.
So it's sad, but Matiangi, to me, as days go by, he looks less and less like a presidential hopeful. Doesn't have a party, doesn't have his finances in order. He's playing second fiddle to other leaders. He doesn't look like a leader of leaders. You know, being a leader is one thing, but there's the top 1% of the top 1%. There are MPs who can lead their constituency, but in Bunge, they have to be given a majority leader to do what is right. Matiangi doesn't strike me as a leader who can lead leaders, unless he's given a job. He's a career employee. That is what he's coming off as to me. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. Why do you think Dr. Fred Matiangi has darted off to the United States? I've seen some like Rigiji saying he's doing a handover. He's officially resigning from his job. But shouldn't he have done that last time? Who knows? Just drop me your comments. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.